Hey, good morning, everybody. AJ here. We are at Lowe's getting up some more supplies for Greater Faith that I forgot about. So let's head there. The whole goal is to run the internet, like I showed you on the video that's probably premiering right about now on my time in comparison. We got all the other paths, so we're gonna pull all the cables in the fellowship hall. Now that we got all that stuff sorted out, gonna run internet right here from the office up to the back fellowship hall, so it's not Wi-Fi, it's a wired connection, as well as a cable to the media area, 2 cables for the camera. Yeah, 1 cable for the camera that sends power, another cable for internet going all the way back there, and 2 SDI cables, which is going to be a feed from the SDI distribution that goes to the fellowship hall. And then actually I need 3 because it'll need another one for the TV, which I forgot about. So that's the TV, the camera, and the distribution. So 3 SDI cables, 2 Cat 6 cables. So that's what we got. And let me grab another spool of cable just in case. All right, so let's hurry up while it's cool so we can get started. I got a new plate to redo that. I am going to pull all of this extra cable here. That's going to be for each one of the Ori HDMI extenders. Cut a hole in the ceiling, a little hole for the cable to run up, and then get that, pull enough cable up in the ceiling. We only got to do 3, so probably try and do, well, actually I already had that cable here, so I only got to do 2 because that one is already done. Might need to extend that, but since we're not going to use that RG6 here, we're just going to use the one that's already in the wall. We may have enough distance to go for that one, or honestly we could cut this off and just pull a new cable that's long enough because we're already there. Put another one on that side that will cover the same distance, and then we just got to do that one, pull all of them, fish them all the way down here, put them on a plate, terminate them, test the lines, and we're good. And I forgot to bring my vacuum again to clean that up. But once we do that, we can hang the TVs, close up everything, and then be done. So that's what we're about ready to do once I unpack all this stuff. All right, so I'm a little bothered, folks. I got up here, got the cable, found out where it is, getting ready to cut it because the hole isn't big enough for the snake and the cable. So I'm like, let me go ahead and get my cutters to cut. Oh, I left my cutters at church. So all of my stuff to terminate the Cat 6 is at home. So, and it's a 30-minute drive for me to go there and get back, and I'm not going to do that. So what I'm going to do is, I won't be able to terminate everything, but I'm going to pull all the wire up to where it needs to be, fish it over, but I won't be able to terminate it. Maybe just have it dangling down there and then have the conduit and everything. I guess that's why I need to buy 2 sets of stuff. So anyway, let me cut this cable, push it up, and it's right at the edge, which is not fun, but get that, pull this wire over, and then for whatever reason, the one that's over here, this cable that's over here, is actually through a conduit in the wall that passes it through. The other one is just through this door. I don't know why they did it that way, but oh well, I have a path for this, and I think what I'm gonna do is at the same time get my other box of cable while I'm up there, pull that one to over there, and then find the hole, and then drop the cable down so I can, if I'm already up on this side, I'll let this side be done and just be over with. Alrighty, so let's see what we got here. Got that cable ran. Got that one. As you can see, this is the one that we had anyway, but we pulled another cable because the white cable wasn't long enough. So this is the new one. The white one I need to pull back up in the ceiling. This is the one we already had. We put our plates that we picked up there to cover up, and if I back up, the other one is right over top of the TV right there. We got these closed up and ran. Like I said, I left my termination stuff at home, but we only got technically one cable to run, and that's just out of good conscience. That's running a hardline internet connection all the way back here instead of the Wi-Fi one. So right now I'm gonna relocate, try and get the internet from the office up into the ceiling, and then kind of eyeball where these other cables are gonna go for the camera, the TV, and the other line that feeds back here into the fellowship hall. All right, so we're gonna put a jack right here, run 2 lines up, make a hole right there, and then that will feed over to the media area, which they're already an 8-port switch, as well as I have another one, hopefully with the intention of running a hard line back to the fellowship hall. All right, so we got it there. Now we just got to go up, pull that up, and like I said, one's going tentatively going to go all the way back to the fellowship hall. The other one is going to the front where the media area is. So let me get this other SDI cable and set it up here, because we need 3 strands of this. Actually, I should pull this and have the length of it in the sanctuary so I have enough. Actually, I think I pulled some others. Oh well, let's get upstairs and let's see where that stuff is. All right, so we got some temporary cables ran, and really just trying to simplify as few trips across here as possible. Now on this side where everything is, there's nothing, but on the other side in a similar room, there's a crawl space, because my thing is, if I crawl over here, I don't want to have to crawl back to do the same way. But they placed this water tank right over top of it. Makes it very unique way of trying to get up and over here. And this is probably going to the baptismal pool. That's not going to be a fun way to climb up in there from here. It's really no space. So I don't know. I think what I'm probably going to do is take this ladder, hang the TV, and go from there, because we're going to be back on Tuesday and Wednesday as well too. So let me think through this. Ooh, folks. But a little tired, but guess what? There we go. Now I probably could have dropped it a little bit lower, but you know, we're doing good here. So I need to get an extension cable, because the power cable is not long enough to plug into there. And then I don't know where the other SDI to HDMI converter is that goes in the back, but we don't have the cables for that anyway. I need to make a hole for here for the SDI cable as well as the power. They'll go through there and feed through into there. All right, so now the only thing got to do is this conduit is going to hide the power cable and the SDI cable. But since this is hollow up under here, I'm going to punch a hole up under here and run those cables, because there's actually an outlet up under here. So that will avoid having to run everything in this direction. And like I said, since I'm probably going to close that off and run these cables back down there, since they're going to go in the same direction. So let me do the stud finder, make sure I don't hit nothing, and we're going to go straight down and do the same thing for the TV over there. All right, that's one more to go. All right, both sides are done. Mike is getting the other one, and then this is going to sit up under here. So I think we're done. Plus my phone's been blowing up like crazy, so I don't know who that is. But anyway, folks, we'll be back tomorrow. Climb up under here to pull those cables back over here, get up early to fish the cable from the ceiling down here, and then find the path of where these cables are going to go to get over here. So that's about it. Again, my apologies for not recording as much as I normally do. I'm trying to get this stuff knocked out. So, as you can see, the TV is there working. That is a 75 from here, and the exact same ones up here. So, hopefully they'll be happy with this. Like I said, the goal tomorrow is to get the cables to this TV and the camera routed into the back, as well as internet back there, as well, and Ethernet cable from the camera back, so that everything can come on from there. And then hopefully we should be able to get a feed over to the other room as well too. I have all my tools so we can terminate all that and test those out as well too. So thanks so much for watching, folks. We will see y'all tomorrow.